Hey guys, this is Kirop speaking, and today we're back in automation with the Lite campaign v3.7, and this is still open beta. We're continuing our little journey of trying to figure out extremely hard starts and if they are even viable in the setup. And today I think we are going to try something similar to in last episode, which was trying to see if it is viable to have a no money start with a utility car maker, and not if you are going for a medium factory. That is what came out of it. So what we are going to try to do today is to see if it is viable if you go for a small factory and get around those steel presses and just say, yeah, aluminium it is. And expensive too. So, on insane difficulty, of course. And so let's start a new game. And we are Layton Automotive Solutions. Yes. Yeah, that's perfect. The default multiplier for insane difficulty starting in Gazmir is 7.18. So we probably want to be there or beyond. So if we drop this down a little further, don't have any factories, but have small plots, and can we have a small factory? Oh, yeah, easily. Okay, so we could have a start with no cash, but some factory going for it, and that should be fine. Yeah, but we're not allowed factory. So can we get a medium plot? Yeah, just about. Okay, for the same multiplier, we can have a medium plot on there. And what was said we needed? Oh yeah, okay, that is that's already a little too much. Nope. 50 mil in the bank is also too hard. Too easy. Sorry. Maybe we can make it harder by just making us less competitive. That hurts though. That hurts real bad. No home country modifiers there. I think we have to start with just the medium plots, just to continue our theme, which we are going for. Like no starting cash, only land ownership, and yeah, the score multiplier is lower. And I don't consider this score completely balanced. It's somewhat ballpark correct, but this to me feels like a harder start than what was it, like small and 50 million in the bank? Is it the same? No, almost. Okay, it's pretty close. But yeah, so we're going medium. We're trying to figure out a start for the heavy delivery segment, or just utility maybe. Are there utility premiums back in the day? I don't think there are. I would like to aim a little bit more premium, but that's really hard to do. Anyway, let's start the campaign right there with Layton Automotive Solutions. Family utility. Family utility is actually a reasonably sized market. There is some family utility premium, 23 million to grab. I think I'm going to target that one, because last episode we figured out there's this wagon version of one of those cars, which seems to be very promising for especially this segment. And then we can warrant that, we can guarantee that the aluminium construction doesn't completely destroy our first efforts of selling it either, because they do have some budget, some more budget, like the $1,000 extra than the aluminium solution costs. So this is the one we're going for, the 1946 SUV. Oh yes, aluminium it is, ladder, steel. It's supposed to be a normal-ish car. Do we want to bite the bullet there and go for double wishbone? Nah. Yeah, but I mean, otherwise we end up with a ride height that is redonkulous, to be exact. So yeah, let's go with solid axle leaf in the rear, and that should be good. Now, new engine project. Yes, standard engine. Inline 4. We're going with 2.8 liter again. Something thereabout. Maybe not quite as large. There, something like that. Over, should be under square, not over square. Oh, we can make it 2.7 in square. Oh, why not? Okay, let's go with that. Push rod it is, and we go for heavy duty. The eco carb version twin, because we more efficiently use the octane in that case, because it's better distribution of the fuel. And we go for regular leaded, lean it out pretty much, and ignition timing optimized for 2K. I'm not going to rev this thing high at all, so 3.5, and let's go short cast. Some performance in there. Here we have it, 71 horsepower, and one more click in here maybe. Yep, perfect. I think we're good, aren't we? 3.6, that's looking decent. We can close down the exhaust a lot. That's looking better, that's looking even better, and one more step should do it. Yes, I think that's what we are going for. That's looking mighty efficient as well. And we could add some quality. I think that is warranted in this situation. I don't think this is as hard a start as we last time made, because we went for the medium factory. Now we can start in a small 2, or yeah, probably small 2, maybe a small 1 even. Alright. So exhaust is all good, and yeah, I think I'm happy with the engine. Let's continue on. We make a wagon, make it big. Wow, a hearse. Yeah, so manual it is. Let's put 4 gears. Do we want 4 gears in there? Yeah, we're not going for the longitudinal 4x4, so we don't have that much engineering time. It should be fine. Can up the top speed a bit. Better fuel economy and such. And we need to shorten those spacings. Third gear goes to 101. That's perfect. That's all good. Long, hard life, long. It's a hard life on these tires. Yeah, it sure is. No grip in corners whatsoever. Let's go with 155s again. Make them larger. And rim size up. There we go. 18 inches. Yes. Massive. That's very, very prestigious. Holy shit, that's some brakes in there. How much do they weigh? They weigh 40 kilos each. Oh well, per axle. That is ridiculous. Holy shit, that's some massive brakes on there. Yeah, but required for the segment especially. Let's drop them down to a little more comfortable and all the way up there. No skid tray required. Exploit the shit out of cooling airflow while the exploit is there. And then let's talk about practicality. How about this layout? Do we go with, yeah, +2. Let's go with a +2. Do they want this? I believe so. Like the family utility probably wants to have 5 seats at least, and then wants to have loads of practicality. And we can go with either standard. Do we go with standard? Oh, the engineering time is so hefty there, especially if you have so many seats. Like, look at that, 21.6. Production units also goes up a lot, but premium probably is the right call. And then none here. And we get some... I'm thinking about the first facelift already. I don't want to necessarily switch it around to another interior then, because then we have to fully re-engineer that solution. And if we, at that point, have a premium AM radio, which has dropped in price a lot, in like 1952 or whatnot, then you also have to fully engineer that one. So without that one being engineered, that alone would make the engineering time, 9 plus 6, so 15 months, just from this vector of engineering. That is too high. Okay, standard safety and oversteer, yes, but we are aiming in the right direction. Family utility premium. Now, we shall go with utility. No, we shall go with normal. Yeah, that's better. We got some comfort. What do they want? 5 to 9 is the seat range. We are at 7. So 5 fixed ones plus 2, so 7. They do want some more drivability, and we're not providing that to them. That is a shame. Also, 3 degrees roll angle. What is wrong with you? We go with... No, wrong direction. Fuck. We go with this one. So that's already looking better, but man, that doesn't work. I need to put on some skinnier wheels in the front. There we go. Whoa, they're getting really skinny. Yeah, but what are you supposed to do, right? Maybe medium compound? Does that actually improve it? Nope, it doesn't. And what are the material costs now? Front tire width, combined material costs are pretty high. Like, if you can do this, that's a lot lower. As discussed last time, that's because tire rotation isn't possible if you have different size tires, front and rear. And especially in utility use and any use where you do lots of kilometers, that is not optimal. But something we have to do for the drivability stat. And here, well, pretty much spot on. Okay, good. Good. Let's see if they... Ooh. They do want even more. Practicality, up a few more points. Yeah, pretty good. Wheel spin, not great. Can we get a little less? Yeah, we can sure get less, but that doesn't improve the car's performance. No, I think we have to live with that drivability penalty of 6.9%. It's very low geared. I mean, second goes to 60. You're always revving out that engine, basically. If you stay in the gear. If you really go that old, I don't have to shift way. Don't go on the autobahn though. That might be detrimental to your engine reliability. So if we compare ourselves to the family utility premium segment, we see that we are a little low on the drivability. We are crushing them in comfort, prestige as well, and safety meh. Practicality, they're even higher. Holy shit, how did they do that? Then we have good utility because of the seats. And good off-road. Yeah, great reliability actually. That will help us. Overall material cost 4,500. That is okay. I believe that's okay. So I'm happy with this build. Let's move on. I don't think we need another trim, do we? Or do we want to dabble in making delivery vehicles as well? That might be a decent idea. And in a small factory, we can easily produce 2 trims. So yeah, let's go ahead and put that in. Oh, we have that, and oh, well, there's a problem here, of course. We still only score 84.6, so we need to find out why the hell I can't make a car that actually caters to the market. Like, why am I worse than myself? That's the question. So, yeah, no, we need to figure this out. Is the engine too shit? Let's take a look at the detailed stats. That will tell us the story. Oh well, it's the drivability, right? So, detailed stats, drivability, drivetrain and performance. The gearbox. Yeah, but I mean, That doesn't help. Alright, I'm doing a little bit more suspension tuning, as that seems to be on the buyer's lips as a complaint. But not much we can do here either. Yeah. And we do need some load capacity. And that comes from mostly the rear springs. And our utility rating is great. We just can't get that practicality up. Let's take a look at what they want from practicality in the detailed stats. So here we have that. Accessibility. Is the car too high? Ooh, I think I'm going to drop it down to standard interior. Because if you look at that, that's 15 months worth of engineering versus 7.5 with this configuration of seating. But still, it doesn't solve the issue of us not being competitive enough. So right now I'm trying an inline 6 instead. And, well, that's making things worse. Quite a bit worse. Although, severe wheel spin issues. Yeah, okay. It's not that. I don't believe it's that. It's not the issue. Switch back to the inline 4. Oh, look there. Actually like this one better. Just slightly. Less wheel spin, I assume. And more economical, of course. Oh, maybe we should go with a 2.2 liter. Oh, look at that! We can rev it to the moon now! Well, if we didn't choose pushrod. Okay. And that is decent enough. And I think it's also worth it to make it more quiet. There, do we need more of the power? We don't get more power. No chance. No more power there. The engine is just quite weak now. Not for 1946, mind you. That's 59 horsepower. Is way more than anyone needs. But yeah, that's good. No, there we go. Much lower gearing. That makes for terrible fuel economy, but I mean, it's really handy if you're driving slow and you have a heavy loading in the rear. Not heavy load in the rear. That sounds really wrong. And other than that, I don't think we can do much more about this one. This is almost getting there. So we can push it across the line if we went for advanced safety, but because of our seating arrangement, that is ridiculously expensive in engineering time. 36 versus 21. Yeah, I think it has to stay there, and then we make a facelift of it. Maybe this one will be our secondary trim for the start, and then we can facelift it and put the stuff in that the demographic actually wants with the first facelift, and just get the other one around. So there we go. Let's make a heavy delivery version of it. What more do we need here? Heavy delivery, target that one, unpin that. Yeah, they are definitely not competing for the same market, that's for sure. And we can put a basic interior into that one. They will love it. And in this case, we are outperforming the competitors on most stats apart from safety and what more? Fuel economy. It's not great from this little inline 4. Alright, factory setup time. We do have our plot. We put up a small one? I believe a small one. Small one should do. Yeah, we do have our production flag there. Kind of hurts, but what are you supposed to do? Need to have some decent automation levels here despite that. Otherwise we can't get that price down. Okay, yeah, that should do. Premium, basic, yes. And that's reasonably cheap to engineer too. 51.4 months as a base. Now we need to get it out earlier, and we need to up the reliability a bit. Is that a combination that we can somehow make happen? 300 cars, that's not a lot. 56 months? Yeah, I don't really want to pull that down too much. Maybe 57, 58 saves us another few million. 2 million saved for 2 months extra. I think that's fair. Let's go that route and do the same stuff for the engine. I think we do want to start in a small one here as well, despite a tiny one should suffice for this scrappy little engine. Yeah, 4 million. Nice. Should be enough. And I believe we're good. Engineering. Oh yeah, that one is good. That one will really help us out. Because we can up the reliability to, let's go 65 here as well. And then we can lower the pressure. Gives us some more reliability too. Maybe 70. And we can, do we need to up the process? Nah, it does make very little difference. So how do we want to spend those extra months? 1 more, 2 more steps there and drop the funding. Yeah, I think we want to actually drop the funding. So there we go. Was it 57? I believe so. And wow, okay, that factory is underworked. Which is fine, because it's much easier to upgrade, and then we don't have to upgrade it in a facelift where we potentially upgrade the car factory. And that one can just stay as is. And cumulatively, that is 24.4 million. So it was 58 months. We should have that somewhere here on screen as well, so that you have that comparison always in front of you. But anyway, that means we can lower funding more. And there we have that. Oh well, that doesn't look great, does it? That looks like we are very much not competitive. And if we take those out, then yeah, shit. 10%. Ouch, 10% hurts. That is too expensive. It's basically too expensive. Can we make things a bit cheaper? Well, we are already trying to optimize the factories to be able to produce this a little cheaper. Doesn't seem to work out. Not at least not with aluminium body and stuff. How much more does that cost, by the way? That would be something that I would like to take a look at. So let's make a quick comparison. Just going in here now that the car is fully built, we should see a comparison between that and that. If we change this, well, it's hard to compare really the prices, because you can't you can't produce this without a medium factory. So there's a massive cost in that. The material itself, that is not that much of an issue, but material cost, if we just switched it over, that is $500. So that's not that much. I'm shifting around a bit for I show you a little higher automation and lower tooling quality does give us a more competitive pricing. Not by much, like $200 or something, just shifting it slightly. But yeah, then overall also lower factory costs. Or basically the same factory costs. 58 still, yep, that's all as intended, but we just don't get this. Fuck me, that is tough competition. They are producing this at a cost that we just can't compete with. And also, somehow they have found the magic formula for making a competitive one. What I really would like to do is actually to generate one of those cars, and we go through it and see why they score so well. But yeah, the van should be doing reasonably well, and we can focus our production on that. Although I think I want to shift to a tiny engine factory instead. We just can't afford that small one. The small one. There we go. That should be a little easier. Let's go with 70 automation here too. Highly automated shit. Very much not automated factory. Okay. 1.3 million. Build costs 3.5. Yeah, that's hello little factory. And now we're still fine with the engine production. One engine. No. You need to just sell it for your own costs. That is good. 1.8. Yeah, we need it nice and cheap. Whew. Okay, these numbers are looking good. Let's hope we are not going bankrupt. Because we make a wagon that no one wants. We shall see. But now, tiny factory and all that is... No, disagree. We need to save it as per usual. And if you encounter bugs, please send to me the before sign-off save file. And that will be perfect. Yeah, and send it to support. Not to me directly, but I'll be most likely the one who's going to see it. Yeah, so let's sign it off now then, and see what comes of it. So I think what I'm going to do is start building my dealership network already now. It might be possible. That that doesn't kill us. We shall see though. Getting closer, and I'm going to only market in Gezmir to start out with. It makes us a bit more competitive at the start, and less bankrupt too. So they're level 1. Now the big costs come in. Ouch, ouch, ouch. A+, well that won't last for much longer. Other costs, A+ still. A+. And let's slow down time so that I don't miss which month it is. There, F. Okay, there we go. From A+ to F, that was 950. So we are going bankrupt in 951, unless we turn it around. Let's see what happens. 10. Come on, get out there. Yes. So now let's start selling. Boom! Massive spike. Oh, we're selling 7 cars again. Oh, they are not competitive. They are just not competitive enough. And the wagon is actually the one that is more competitive. How the fuck? Why isn't this one competitive? Oh, it's just not affordable. It's really just not affordable. Why are you selling it for such a high price then? I thought that... Oh, wait. We just came out of a massive recession. No one has any money. The market size is down like crazy. Yeah, what to do then? Well, we pause everything and hope that that picks up. But I don't think it does. Still just selling 10 cars a month. Beautiful. 10 cars a month. Well, what does our awareness look like? Awareness, well, it's 2-ish%. 1.9 in the delivery segments. Family Premium also can buy a little of this. I don't like it, the fact that it's a wagon and that it's not very comfortable, but yeah. Yeah, this looks really dire. We are definitely going bankrupt now. But I think it was another nice try, so yeah, you basically can't make that work on insane difficulty. It's just not a start that is viable, and it probably shouldn't be. At least with the currently implemented game mechanics. Now we should be bankrupt. There we go. Yep, 1951. We sold 119 cars. Yeah, about as expected. Alright, hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.